Well, hello.
Oh, you know, this guy started this and didn't even let me know. Hey, we would like to apologize for the four week delay on not having anything posted for a while. We had some technical difficulties, and just before you all say it's Cherry's fault, this time it was not his fault.
Curtis's
PC
packed it in.
The PC that we use to record everything and do everything on went in for pretty much an overhaul. So it was gone for weeks. So we apologize. We haven't went anywhere. And it was good to know I see that our subscribers, and we got a couple of new ones. We went from 47 to 49.
Woohoo!
So that's good to hear. Look, we still have the Crimson Core Facebook page.
Yeah. Our
email. We're just going to go briefly over something tonight, just so we can get something out.
Yeah, it's been a month. We thought this is a kind of a catch up where we are video. So just kind of bullshit. And,
and then
go over things.
We're going to start and then we'll start loading things up on a more regular basis again. And again, we are sorry to all of our subscribers for not having a video over the last little while. But what we've been up to? Well, life is moving along at a fast pace for most of us.
Well, what have you been playing this last month?
So, I pretty much only play X-Wing. So, the last couple of things that you saw me playing was when he was beating me at X-Wing. But prior to that, I play other games like Game of Thrones, and I play Blood Bowl, and I play...
You got a tournament coming up, don't you?
Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Yes, but that was postponed.
Well, was it?
Yeah, because we're missing a whole bunch of players that can't make it. So we're postponing it for a couple of weeks prior. And
But you are going to be holding it at Bastions.
Oh yeah, we always hold it.
So if you're into a Game of Thrones tournament, keep your eyes out on the Bastions website because there's going to be one in a couple of weeks or so.
Yeah, and this week we have our monthly X-Wing tournament. Yeah. So that'll be...
What's the prizes for that?
I think it's just the regular kit. I think it's the second quarter. I think it is the second quarter kit.
Which is what, coins, nickels?
No, I think it's the I think it's those metal evade tokens. We have the metal evade tokens, and we have the shield upgrade cards, and we have the blue squadron bomber pilot, B-wing pilot again. Yeah. So usually what happens is we have those being played out on Thursday night. So if any of you X-Wingers out there are free Thursday night and want to have some plastic ships around in the Star Wars land, come on out and visit us at Bastion's Games on Thursday night. I won't be dragging this guy out with me. Yes, I am. He has been missing the last month.
I have been busy in many different directions.
We've all been very busy.
Yes, but things happen. Keyforge got released.
Oh.
Keyforge, yes, I bought into that. Let's see here, my kill teams, I've been working on that.
Everybody's probably telling me
my Blood Red Skies here, I've been getting ready for that. My Flames of War Army, my British mid-war army, I've been working on that. X-Wing, been playing that. I've been busy. I have been busy. I haven't missed something.
I honestly, to be honest with you, he's just avoiding Thursdays for some reason because he feels like avoiding them. Because he has 50 million other games he's playing instead of playing a couple of games that we actually YouTube on. But anyways,
well, you know what? Let's be honest. So far, all I've had as a player to play with is the Rebels, or not even the Rebels, the Scum. That's how bad it's been. I've just had the Scum.
You know this guy plays nothing but Scum. He's a Scum player, and he has missed out so long. He's been gone for so long. He thinks he's a Rebel player.
Well, you know,
Rebels!
I'm sorry, but with the Scum upgrade and the few ships you had to buy, it's just not doing it for me as a Scum player. I'm like,
I'll be honest with you. You know, with X-Wing 2.0 being released, there's been a lot of adjusting for players, and a lot of adjusting for fans too, because they can't play certain ships that they want to play. Like we have a guy who plays First Order, and he hasn't been playing since.
Yeah, he's still waiting for second wave for upgrades for those come out.
He's been playing. He hasn't been playing now for about 4 or 5 months.
No,
it's been quite a while.
He's been playing 40K.
Yeah, he's been playing 40K.
Yeah.
So hopefully Jason will be back playing with us here in the next when the next wave comes out. But Fantasy Flight has finally released Wave 2 for us to find out what's going on with Wave 2. So we have Resistance and the First Order coming out.
Yeah, but
and the Resistance has the new ship, the new A-Wing ship.
Yeah,
and they have
let us know about that ages ago. I want it in the store.
Well, yeah, I know, but they didn't know about this. It's not on our channel.
Yes, they did. We talked about it.
When did we
a month ago?
Well, it's been this long. It's just a quick review.
The stuff that would be released that we haven't talked about
is Wave 3.
Wave 3.
Wave
the
3
two new
stuff.
factions.
Oh, man, am I excited about the Wave 3. I am literally excited about the Republic. I am ecstatic. Why? Because ARCs. ARCs!
Yeah,
yes!
And I think you get a generic ARC, so you'll...
Yes! I get generic cards!
Yes.
So, needless to say, if you watched when this guy kicked my butt the last couple of rounds, I literally lost, but I was flying ARCs, which is literally my favorite ship to fly. No matter how much I lose, I still love flying those ships. But with the addition of, yes, here it is, the Jedi ship. I'm looking forward to the Jedi ship.
The Jedi fighter?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the fact that Scum are getting ties. Now every faction will have a tie. Scum gets one too. The mining faction.
Hey, I want to talk about what the heck is going on with Scum.
These silly little ties, they can fly right over asteroids and they take no damage.
I want to just talk about this whole Scum thing here, okay? So, us Rebel fans and Rebel players, all of a sudden we're sitting there, one of our strongest ships is the Millennium Falcon. So, what happens? They give the Scum Millennium Falcon.
Well, actually, Scum, if you watch the movies, had it first. But anyway, you're very welcome for us to lend it to you until we decided to take it back.
Anyways, we don't want to sit here and talk about X-Wing. We have a lot of other games to talk about. But we're just,
what else are you looking forward to?
But I'm honestly looking forward to flying those new ships, the Jedi ships and the ARCs, and then those other ones. I can't remember the name of them. The ones that are in the special pack with
the funny
Obi-Wan's
Jedi.
Yeah,
they look kind of neat.
Those look kind of neat to fly. So I'm looking forward to that. They're like small. They look like extremely small resistance bombers. They actually kind of look like small resistance bombers.
Actually, I'm looking forward for that wave to come out because I think that's the wave that's going to put some fire under the players again.
Some of it will, and there's some new. There's obviously new ships. Like they're coming out with in Wave 3, they're coming out with the Z95. And if you actually take a look at the Wave 3, there is no Rebel release ship.
No.
But that is probably, I'm going to assume that is because the Z95 is for both factions. It's for Scum and Rebel.
You think so?
I think so. But they have the Scum logo on it, and then inside of it will have it's the upgrades for Rebel, I think.
You think so?
I think so. Because both of those factions have that ship.
Rebel already has Z95s.
They haven't been released yet.
Or an upgrade kit.
No. They haven't been re-released in the new wave.
No?
Like in the new system, no.
Oh.
So, that's what I mean. So there's going to be,
I think they're going to be playing catch up for the two new factions and the two new created factions out of the two old. And I think they'll bump those up before.
Oh yeah. So the other factions will end up getting maybe one ship every 2 or 3 months. However, it works until Republic and the Resistance and the Ties.
The only knot that I still have is the new cost of these ships. That tie, the mining tie, is coming out, and I'm thinking that would be fun for Swarm. Just a whole board full of ties. Remembering back when they only cost me $17 each. So 5 of them, just under $100. Now if I want 5, I'm looking at $150.
Oh, yeah? Well, no, those aren't going to be as expensive as
the little ships, they sell for $28 each.
Yeah. I know.
Times that by 5 with some taxes, dude. That's over.
I'll be honest with you. I think that jacking up the price on the merchandise, I think, was a little bit overboard.
Yeah, I think I don't need fancy
because,
boxes.
to be honest with you, the boxes are really not any different than the plastic ones, and plastic's more expensive than cardboard.
I don't know.
But anyways, we're not knocking it. We're just
we
not
love
too,
the game.
we're just not too happy about that. The fact that is. But honestly, the two new factions coming out, the Resistance, the First Order, and then after that, the Republic and the Separatists.
That'll get people back into the game.
It is going to be amazing to have that. And then there was rumors, I think you mentioned this a while ago, and I don't know if we said it on the channel, but there has been rumors of them splitting the Scum faction up.
Yeah.
So there has been rumors of them making pirates and then something else, I think. But
that'd be interesting to see how they do that.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think that they should. I don't think that.
Scum.
I think it's
all the same. It's all the same.
It's all the same anything. Anyways, but it's looking pretty good.
And next year we get to look forward to a hot open.
Yeah.
Coming to Seattle.
Seattle. Yeah.
I mean, that's 5 months away, but in 5 months maybe I'll have a build that I want.
There's lots of stuff happening in 5 months.
Yeah. But the hot open is the big one that we're talking about right now. So
yes. We have lots of, and Wet Coast will be coming. Wet Coast will be releasing soon, I think.
Wet Coast usually happens in March.
Yeah. So
there's lots of X-Wing to get ready for. It's just, I think in the new year, hopefully with the releases, it'll get the crowds pumped up again.
Yeah, and that's so. I mean, with that's good. Now let's just take a side note. Still staying with Star Wars, we'll take a side note and we'll hit Legion. So Legion, and I would like to apologize that
Do you have any Legion stuff?
Hey, you know what? I have some Legion Rebel stuff, but mind you, I've still got to buy some more because I have to make sure I get a decent sized amount. So there's somebody I'm talking to
How much
more
do you need?
No, I want to get all the newer stuff that's just been released and a couple of the sniper packs and stuff like that. But I want to, and also get the dice. Anyways. There's somebody that you were talking to that has access to, or wants to sell the Rebel stuff. So.
Yeah,
and so
he's still waiting for you to buy it.
Yeah, so when I buy it from him, I'll buy that stuff from him, and then I'll probably get dice and all that stuff.
Well, his will come with dice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, that's probably where I'm going to go with that.
And funny enough, with Legions, it's been a while. I've had a change of heart. I'm into just playing the Rebels. I have a nice little build that's just run by Han Solo. It's got 3 of the walkers. It's got 2 sniper teams, a bomb team, and a whole bunch of troops set up with a machine gun that rolls a million dice.
Mm.
And that's all the build. And the only change I plan to make is when the operatives come out, I'm going to buy a box of operatives to mix in with the different troops. And that's my Legion build for now. I have no interest in anything else that's come out.
But, I mean, with that being said, Legion, Fantasy Flighters went full steam ahead.
Oh, they got lots of good stuff
on Legion. So
Palpatine and his Red Guard got released.
And they also have those guns.
Yeah, the cannons.
Both the cannons for the Rebel and the Imperial.
Yeah.
So have just been released and are now out in the stores.
We're waiting to see what Rebels come out. They got to put out.
No, they have the gun with the Rebels too.
No, but they got for Palpatine. They got to be putting out somebody good, Yoda, somebody. They got to have somebody balance against Palpatine.
Well, Palpatine is busted.
He's not busted.
I'm just joking. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm just saying that.
Palpatine's busted.
Only reason I'm saying that is because I really don't like Imperial. So that's the only reason why. I'm a Rebel diehard.
My Imperial is sitting to the corner. I've got Darth Vader. I got my snow troopers, and the rest of it's gone. As soon as more stuff comes out that interests me, I'll make a mix. I like Darth Vader. I like the snow troopers. The snipers, I wouldn't mind some snipers maybe.
I
just haven't got a feel how I want to play my Imperial.
I'm surprised you haven't even touched base on Palpatine and the Royal Guard.
Palpatine doesn't interest me. The Red Guard? How many times did you see the Red Guard at war?
Really, to be honest with you, how could you not run Palpatine and Darth Vader? They're like one and
how
one.
How many battles did you ever see Palpatine and the Red Guard involved in? That would be 0, because Palpatine was always sitting in a ship, and his Red Guard was serving him tea the entire time. When I do my builds, I want them to be theme-based. They might not kick butt, but they'll be like something real that you could have seen in the movie.
Oh, man.
So, Red Guard and Palpatine stuff is decent.
And actually, Ken, who is also Ken, one of our
imperialistic.
He's very imperial.
He loves
but
it.
he's into the Palpatine and all that. But he went to a tournament, I think this last weekend. He mentioned he was going to a tournament. And he said he literally and utterly refusing to play Palpatine because how many people were playing him. So, Fantasy Flight has just went full-headed steam forward right into Legion, and they've literally launched tons
they got good
of stuff. Like, honestly, if you're a brand new player playing Legion or want to get involved in Legion, even getting involved in Legion, you can literally go into a store and just buy stuff. Like, you don't need to buy, he bought 2 starter kits.
I bought 2.
You don't even really need to buy 2 starter kits anymore.
I'd still say buy 1 because it's
you want Luke and Death.
Well, no, the dice and the rulers. If you buy them on their own, that's $50 just for dice and rulers on their own.
That's
might as well just buy the starter at 120 and get 2 armies with it.
Yeah.
But from that point, I mean, when I first got the starters, all it was for stormtroopers and all that. Now I don't want stormtroopers. I don't even want rebel troopers. If they're not a specialty trooper.
So, I mean, they have just
Wookiees. I'm still waiting for a complete Wookiee army.
There's
Wookiees coming.
There is Wookiees coming, but I think Ken was having a conversation with me, and he told me, because he's building me a loadout, at last Thursday, he was kind of building a loadout for me, for Legion, because I was looking at, like, Han Solo and, Chewbacca and stuff like that. So, I was looking at Han Solo and Lukeville.
Yeah.
And so he's putting something together for me, since I've played a couple of times with Legion, the army that I love playing, and I think this is where he got the idea of playing with like lots of men, is because I'll be honest with you, I literally love.
Decide your first builds.
I really love to play. I love to play
a lot of guys,
tons and tons of troops.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll just throw like 7 or 8 like rebel troopers on there, and they all have those special guns that you mentioned.
Yes.
That make me roll massive dice. And for me, the way I roll dice, I need to have as many dice.
The more, the better.
If I had both of my palms full of dice, I would be much more happier, because then I could at least get a roll of maybe something I might be able to kill. You know?
Well, I know for my Wookiee army, at least I've got Chewbacca. I've got the Wookiees coming out. The special troops. And then if they're the right size, I'm going to see if I can hack them out and put 3 on walkers. So I have 3 walkers with the Wookiees on them. Whatever those little walkers are the rebels have. I'm going to modify them and put Wookiees on them. And then I almost have the start of a Wookiee army.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
But you know what? With that being said, I mean, Legion is going full steam, and it is getting bigger and more popular.
Well, I think you got better choices now. If you jump into the game now, you got more flavor to play with.
Yeah, and that's fine. X-Wing is going to get back up there when they do too. But the thing of the what I'm trying to get at is for somebody really wanting to get involved in X-Wing or in Legion, X-Wing right now is really good to kind of get involved in if you want to be being a new player, because it's very small. There's not a lot of stuff out for it right now, so it's very easy. Yeah.
Well, it's going through the waves. If you pick up somebody's used collection too, you can.
And people are blowing them away, blowing them out of the. Like, there's people blowing away for like so cheap.
Yeah. It's a good time to get into the game.
Yeah, and it definitely is a way for you to get, like, if you're interested in Skunk, you could literally go on the internet and literally pick up a huge amount of Scum ships, or Imperial, or Rebel, however you want to do it.
Well, I think everybody scaled the collection back to save on so they don't have to buy 2 of each upgrade.
Two or more conversion kits.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, really, to be honest, even with me, like, I had 3 arcs and a couple of other crazy, like, I had extra amounts of certain ships, and the Wookiee ships. I was flying 4 of them in 1.0. Well, I scaled myself down to 2. Yeah. Because it only comes with 2.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Well, and when they do re-releases, you'll end up buying the new ship anyways.
And that's the other reason why I did it. Because you want to, I at least want to buy one of the new ones. Because there's going to be cards and stuff in there that you want to collect. So, but with that being said, Legion is, the good thing is Legion and X-Wing, the way they got them both being released now, you don't have to technically buy into every faction to get all the cards. You only have if you want to play Rebel, then you can just buy Rebel and you get everything that you need. Same thing with Imperial. If you want to buy Imperial, then it's all Imperial, and then you get everything you need, all the neutral cards, everything that are in the packages. So I think in that context, with them relaunching it the way they did, and with Legion the way it's coming out, and the way they launched it, I think that being able to do that is really good.
Yeah. No, I think they're both solid lines.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, just got to spend the money and put it on the table.
So let's touch base on some other games.
Okay. So, like what was just released a week or 2 and is sold out everywhere, and FSG doesn't even have any more?
He has just bought himself Keyforge. So
I have bought into Keyforge.
This game has went ballistic.
It has.
And
the amazing thing is, it's gone ballistic with the Magic player.
Exactly. So
of all people,
Wizards of the Coast. So I think what happened. Wizards of the Coast made some huge thing with internet or something, like there was some kind of big huge thing going on with how you could buy packs and stuff like that. And
well, no, Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast around with how Magic flows, but I mean,
it started causing problems in the circle. So, from listening to what you, I'm gonna let you talk about more of it than I do.
Well, Keyforge, I mean, the guy who created Magic in the first place, this is his 2nd or 3rd attempt at another game into the market, and this one FFG picked up Keyforge, and seriously, it was released. All the stores in our area, like I'm not talking 1 or 2, all of them that had stock sold out in 3 days. A week later, they got stock. They're all sold out again. FFG has announced that they have no stock. So there's interest in the game. The cool part is, in the forums, it's all Magic players. It's all Magic players buying into this game, which is nuts. Because A, you buy a deck, and that deck is whatever it is whatever you have. And we all know Magic players like to, look on the internet for their builds. Well, they like to play a card game that's more of a commodity than a card game.
They like to build their own decks.
Well, yeah, we all like to build our own decks. But the beauty with this is, and that's the beauty, is people like Curtis can now play a game and they don't feel challenged because they can't build their own deck. The deck is built for them. There is a system in this game called Chains, that your deck gets registered when you do tournaments, and they're all on one app. You can check them out, but they'll get handicapped. So when next time you go to a tournament, your handicap will be decided for you, and you play with that handicap. So the idea is to even it out, even the game out, play at tournaments. What I love about it is, I mean, don't get me wrong, because I like Magic. I just think it's got problems. One thing I hate is going to a Magic tournament and getting stuck playing the same net deck for 5 times in a row. You know, Magic got to a point where it's more of a commodity, and people rogue decks aren't as rogue deck anymore. You go to a tournament, they're all net listing and all that, and it's not fun. It's fun when you play with your buddies. Commander's still fun, but the tournament scene and all that, not fun. And with the Keyforge, I mean, you just buy a deck of cards. That's your deck. You go play it. Not all decks are going to be even. You have to figure out the decks, because I have yet to come across a single deck that is perfect. Because it's a total random build decided by some algorithm in computers. So there's some that you get a card that's awesome. Like this card has the greatest ability. But the reason it's in your deck is so you can get a piece of free amber, not to use the major ability. So there's some challenges in understanding why you have the cards that you have. And to be honest, that's been my favorite part, is watching the Magic guys lose it on forums about having this deck and not being able to use abilities. The other thing that I love on the forums is they're all trying to turn it into a commodity already. I mean, there's one deck, 4 Horsemen, hasn't even proven itself. I mean, I've seen people have played it, I've seen it beat, and I've seen it win. I've seen it do both things, and people are. There was one deck, somebody paid $2,400 US for a Horseman deck, and I'm thinking, why? What the hell would you do that for? I mean, you do realize that they have the system in place that basically equals the playing field. No matter if you have a Horseman or deck of crud, you'll be in an equal playing field once tournament time comes. So it's like, I don't know. It's been interesting to read in the forums. I can't wait to see how the tournament structure works. Like actual tournaments happen.
But here's the problem with tournament structure.
But it's a great game.
Which company is it with?
FFG.
Right. So all know
there'll be lots of tokens and lots of. Well, they can't make cards because the cards are unique, so there'll be lots of tokens and lots of. The prize thing will be interesting. I'm hoping the stores come up with some sort of prize support.
The pricing.
Store dollars.
FFG's pricing is really mediocre.
Well, the quality's good.
It's
been the same thing for 4 or 5 years.
Right. Like, I mean, I'll be honest with you. You go to an X-Wing tournament and they're giving out Range Rulers. How many sets of Range Rulers do you really need?
I still have 3 or 4 from last year.
You have like 7 or 8.
Yeah. And I'm not one who collects the full art cards or that, so I come home and just throw them on the shelf.
The full art card. Hey, you know what? Full art cards. At least you can collect the full art cards and.
Yeah, I can tell the 1.0 people that.
Right. But I mean,
at least my tokens.
The tokens, like they have those metal tokens that they came out with now. That and then, so you know what? Like,
but what else is there to do? I mean, for prize support. I mean, at least they put stuff out and it's decent quality and it's something.
Hey, you know what? Like, I get it.
I mean, Magic for years was just promo cards.
It should have some kind of. Anyways, but I'm not saying that of what's happened. I'm saying is I like to see what's going to happen with Keyforge.
Well, I understand at the tournaments, the tournament structure now. When we go to a tournament like Hot Open or Regional or whatever, when we play, we earn points. So it's the same as the Worlds. At the Worlds, you go, you earn points, you take your points, you go to a counter, and you buy whatever prizes you want with those points. And my understanding is regionals and the Hot Opens have gone to that system too. So that you'll earn your little tickets, and then you go to the thing and say, I want to spend my tickets on this, this, and this. So if they go to that structure, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
That's just really cool because you can spend it on a ship or
whatever's under the display case.
Exactly. That's a good idea.
So I think they are growing. It's just that. And Hot Open to that, if you win that, you get a trip to wherever for the big Star Wars thing.
Yep. So we've talked about 3 games tonight so far, and we do want to talk about some more. But
what time is it?
We'll get back to you in part 2.
Flames of War.
Part 2.
In the message.
Part 2.
Flames of War.
Part 2.
We want to see videos on Flames of War.
Part 2.
Because I'm playing lots of Flames of War.
Keep in contact with us, please. Keep looking at our website.
Comments. We're back. We're making videos again. God help us all.
Bravo!
our high budget studio, rolling on pennies. Oh my lord. Anyways, it's good to see our ugly mugs back on the video feed.
Yeah, thank you all.
You guys have a great night.
See ya.
Take care.
Bye.